Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
I'll take you for a ride.
Welcome everyone to the latest edition of Wisecast. It is Friday, April 24th, 2020, or 2020, or 2020. I am your host, Aaron Weiss, along with my co-host.
Your co-host, Bryant Stinson, is in the building.
And the recurring host,
Caleb Peeler. Not kind of a host. I mean, kind of a host. Not completely a host.
You know,
More like a friend.
it's true, but, you know, out of all of the friends that we've had in Wisecast, you're the only one that's currently on the official Wisecast Discord.
That is true. That was a nice plug for the Discord, you know?
It was. You know, Bryant, I don't know about you, but I've enjoyed having Caleb on. And it'd be nice if you were more of a recurring host, if not, you know, semi-permanent.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
semi-permanent. Oh,
I
man.
kind of was planning to be a semi-permanent, semi-regular, I should say, host. So I'm in a cloud transition season right now, so I have no clue what my life is going to look like in the next month and a half or more. So,
Hey, maybe we'll make it big and you don't have to worry about money.
hey, I've been praying for that, you know. So I don't know if I've told you guys, but I'm officially moving back to Georgia starting on May 9th.
Yeah, I saw the text.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start the trek 28 hours.
It's a fun drive. I made it last month, you know. It's not a big
It's a
deal.
long drive.
But we are your hosts, and I have a joke to share with you.
Boy.
Sorry, I forgot that my Bluetooth was on. Tell me a joke.
Why does Orion's belt only have 3 stars? Well, some of the reviews say it's just a waste of space.
Wow, that's consolation shaming.
That's
Yeah.
that's the worst kind of shaming. Right?
I don't know if that's okay.
It's
It
not.
almost sounded like a penis joke. Maybe that wasn't intended, but I was just kind of picking up on that.
I don't think it was intended to be a penis joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be Caleb's last.
I rescind my offer.
No, I need a job, so being the host of Wisecast,
we at Wisecast do not pay our hosts, including the main host. We would if we had Patreon supporters.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Bill Gates.
Yeah, Bill, you ain't doing nothing.
Bill could easily pay for all 3 of us to live happy.
So true. I'll take.
Sure.
So could Elon.
Let's see. What's a decent wage? I'll take 45,000. That's not too much. It's pretty
I was gonna
modest.
say like 30,000, but 45.
I have more experience than you.
That's true. I'll start at 30.
Got to work your way up.
Yeah.
Bryant, you can take 42.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm basically the intern host. So.
It's true. Where's my coffee?
Well, I'm kind of several states over.
That's true.
Several states in Texas away from you. So.
Hey, you know what time it is?
Time for some news.
Indeed, it's time for some news. Bryant, do you know how many articles we have today?
I don't know, like 6.
Exactly a baker's dozen.
I don't know why I feel so funny every
We
time.
do not have 13 articles to go through. I'm tired of this. This is a war that I will not lose.
Funny story. My dad actually texted me and it was like, "Hey, a baker's dozen is 13, right?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yes, Dad. I know it's a joke."
Your dad's like, son, I didn't put you through college for you not to know what Baker's dozen was.
To be fair, not once in any of our college experiences did the term baker's dozen ever come up.
That's so true.
Like,
I don't
so-
think I ever. I mean, I should have heard that phrase in college, but I don't think. I think you're right. I don't think any of my professors were like, today we're going to be talking about the history of a baker's dozen.
Maybe we can convince them to start talking about it.
Maybe, yeah.
Anyway, it's time for some news.
Let's get to the news. First of all, Bryant, it was great timing for you to buy Super Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
Because they just added a world maker mode. So you can create essentially your own Mario game, like a whole full-fledged game within Super Mario Maker 2. And
Like World 1-1 or 1-2 or
Yeah.
all those things.
Exactly. I got Super Mario Maker 2 right when it was released. Actually, Caleb went with me to get it, and that was when the old Millennium Falcon was murdered. But yeah, I didn't put that many hours on it. Like, I played it for a decent while, but some of the levels that were made were so difficult, I just kind of gave up. And I didn't really buy Mario Maker to create my own levels. I got them to play other people's levels.
Mm-hmm.
But now that people can create whole worlds, I'm really, really excited because Super Mario World is probably my favorite 2D Mario game. And the fact that people will be able to create entire games pretty much is amazing. And people love Mario Maker because it's quote unquote endless Mario, and now it really truly is.
I remember I have not played Super Mario Maker 2, but I did play Super Mario Maker 1 briefly at your house one time, Aaron, and I was very bad at it. I remember thinking it was a very hard level, and you were like, no, this is a very easy level. So I think one of my friends let me borrow it when I got my Switch, and it's still in the case. So, but speaking of Switch games, I'll be buying the new Animal Crossing today.
Nice, great game.
So all my friends have been raving about it. So I figure I get on the train.
You'll conform.
I've never played Animal Crossing. I didn't really know much about Animal Crossing until this game came out. But it's nice because Megan won a $50 Amazon gift card a few weeks ago, and she loved Animal Crossing. I guess she used to play a lot on the Wii back in the day.
Yeah.
And so I talked her into using that gift card to buy Animal Crossing for the Switch.
Nice. So. Yeah, that's a great couples game.
It really is. I think that the really interesting thing about like Animal Crossing in particular is how there's not really a whole lot of guidance into what you should do. There's and the lack of guidance is kind of the point of the game. You're supposed to be able to just do what you want. And those types of games are pretty popular nowadays, especially Animal Crossing, Super Mario Maker 2. those games are very, very popular in the sense that there's a lot of freedom and kind of your ability to do things. And so those games are kind of difficult for some people because some people like guidance and direction. And so Animal Crossing is hit really hard and has been successful for a lot of people, but not so much for others. And so, hopefully you enjoy it whenever you get into it.
I saw Nathan playing it a little bit last night when I was hanging out with him, and like I can see there's no direction, but it's a very like creative focused game just to like build and do what you want. So it'd be cool just people to do that a little bit. It reminds me in some ways of Minecraft. Not as much building, but similar concept of just like managing resources and just doing what you want.
Yeah. I just had a conversation with someone the other day. There are a couple of friends of mine. We're all trying to find kind of a good like co-op game to all play on Xbox, and we were debating a bunch of different games, and Minecraft came up, and one of them said they didn't like Minecraft. And one of the reasons they didn't like Minecraft was because the game didn't look very good. And I was like, you must not really understand graphics, because Minecraft is actually kind of a gorgeous game. The graphical choice is intentional. It's not like it's dated. And the other thing that they said was, I also don't like, just not being able to do certain things and stuff like that. And I don't like the lack of direction. And then this, in the same vein, this person suggested that we play Ark. And I was like, that Ark is exactly that same type of game where there's a lack of direction. There's like huge amounts of freedom in what to do. So why would you? Yeah, I was like, why would you want to not play Minecraft but play Ark? And I was like, and graphics are not you can't say graphics, because graphics should never sway a game that much. Like, oh well, it looks better, so I'll play it.
I have not really played Ark, but I feel like you can argue that Ark does not look as good as Minecraft.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't look as good as Minecraft. When people have finished doing things in Minecraft and building their worlds, I mean the stuff that they do is stunning to look at. But anyway, it's just really interesting how those types of autonomous games sometimes don't do as well. But yeah, Super Mario Maker 2. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually stuck on the world right now, so.
Yeah, wow. This isn't Minecast. Let's go to the next one.
Minecast.
Brian, you shared an article about the Series X logo.
Yeah, so the Series X logo is very minimalistic. It's basically just an X with one straight line and then a broken line to form the rest of it. You can look it up on Twitter, or you can Google it, and it kind of goes along with this. And part of it is just a rumored logo, so that's one part of it. But it kind of hints at a more slimmed down, kind of scaled down version of the console that is yet to be announced as well. So that's what kind of the logo kind of hints towards. Nothing official has come out of Microsoft yet, but there's a chance that this could actually end up being the logo for the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, I really like it. It's been interesting to see the progression of the Xbox logo. It has, like, the minimalist like styling is more and more. You can see that from the 360 to the One to this. I'm excited for the new consoles whenever they come out. Mostly just because I'm excited for load times to be shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a big selling point of this generation, but now it's just gotten like their games to take me 4 or 5 minutes just to load in still. So
yeah, I'm excited about the new generation. I like this logo. It's very minimalist. It's very different than other Xbox logos. But yeah, my main thing about this next generation, which I'm very excited about, is also the load times. But you can even add in multiple resume for games. So like on Xbox currently, I can open a game and then decide to go to YouTube and watch a couple videos real quick and then go back to the game and it'll be right where I was. But I can't do that for like 2 or 3 games. And I think with the Series X you can do it up to 5.
goodness.
Which is really insane. Yeah, I'm really excited about that, especially because I feel like I am going in and out of games a lot. Our next article is also Xbox related, and it's actually really big news. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to Game Pass. I know Bryant and I kind of feel the same way about this game. Caleb, do you like Red Dead Redemption 2? Have you played it?
I have not played it. I enjoyed the first Red Dead, but I've never beaten it. I feel like if I got RDR2, it'd be the same deal of like I'd enjoy it, but it's just so long and expansive that I'm not gonna finish it.
Yeah, I didn't really like it. The controls were really convoluted to me, and
So I've heard.
it was like contextual. They called it contextual base.
Yeah. They're just very contextual controls.
And so, like, you know, most games have a standard, like, oh, you're going to pick this up with A. But with Red Dead, you could be, like, picking something up with A or Y or X or right bumper, just, like, depending on what it is. And that was annoying to me. And so I honestly got, like, 20 hours into the game or so. So I, like, gave it a fair shot. But I was just like, I can't do this anymore. But a lot of people do love this game, and this is a huge gain for Game Pass, even though they are losing GTA 5. But
Ooh, that's a big loss.
It is a big loss. However, I just think that having a huge publisher / developer like Rockstar having their games on Game Pass just like kind of shows the future of how we're going to consume games.
Yeah, kind of subscription service based type things.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Game Pass. I don't know. I don't want to say it's the future, but I think it is. I think it's what is going to differentiate Xbox from PlayStation a lot in the next generation. Because I don't think PlayStation has any plans for anything akin to Game Pass.
They've been trying to make PlayStation Now kind of like Game Pass.
Yeah, PlayStation Now is kind of like Game Pass, but it doesn't have those apps.
Yeah, it doesn't. Its main selling point is that's where you can play PS3 games on your PS4.
Yeah.
And you're streaming them, and it's not as good quality. I think, yeah, Game Pass is the future, and they actually have, it's called, what is it called? It's this thing, so like currently you could buy or lease an Xbox One.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And you get the Xbox and Game Pass Ultimate for like $22 a month.
Yeah.
Or you can get the One X for $30 a month. And I've been thinking about it, and I think that may be how I get the Series X. just because, like, honestly, that's not a bad deal if you're paying $30 a month and you're getting an Xbox, literally over 100 games, and Xbox Live. I forget what it's called, though. It has like...
Is that not just Game Pass Ultimate?
No, it has like a Xbox All Access. That's what it's called.
Oh, Xbox All Access. Okay.
Yeah. And actually, if you had bought a One X this past fall through All Access, they would give you the option to trade in for the Series X and just continue your payment, your normal payment. And so, like, the money that you had already put towards your One X would go towards your Series X, which I'm kind of mad that I didn't jump on it, because that's an incredible deal. But sadly, we're not podcast unlocked.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get the Series X until a year or two after it comes out. What I usually do is wait till the soft reboot comes out, like the Slim, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. We'll see how long they keep Xbox One games in the cycle.
Yeah, I think it'll be a while. They are really creating Xbox as like a platform.
Yeah, yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll get this subscription service that basically will give me Game Pass and a Series X for like $34 a month. So,
yeah. This next article is actually just, I wanted to mention it real quick. I don't think either of you watched the show, but Westworld is renewed for season 4 on HBO, and a very wise friend of mine said that all the best shows on HBO have at least 4 seasons, and I think it's true. Westworld is one of the best shows from HBO. This season has been incredible.
I watched the first season right before season 2 came out, and I really enjoyed it. But then I just never went back and watched season 2. I have not been watching season 3. At this point, I might have to rewatch season 1 to get back into it. But I don't know if I want to do that.
There's a really good recap on Screen Crush.
Okay.
And I didn't watch season 2 for whatever reason. I don't know why, but it was pretty convoluted from what I heard. And
yeah, I've heard that season 2 was not the best.
Yeah, but the Screen Crush does a really good job of explaining it, and then season 3 has been really good. So I'm excited to see where it goes from here. Brian, you've never watched it, right?
I've not. No.
Yeah, it's a solid show, but I just wanted to mention it. The next article is about Madden 21. Brian.
Yeah, which has not been canceled. So there's that. Which is interesting that I say that because I think WWE 2K21 has canceled. So there are some like annual entertainment / sports game releases that have been canceled for this upcoming year. But Madden is not one of those, and they also have their cover star, and the Madden cover star is the Baltimore Ravens breakout quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Wow. He's about to tear his Achilles.
Well, you say that, but Madden 20's cover star won the Super Bowl.
That's true.
So, which is exactly what's not supposed to happen due to the Madden curse.
You're right.
So the Madden curse typically prevents. So Caleb, I know you don't really play sports games.
No.
But if you're not aware of what the Madden curse is, essentially A person typically does really well in the season prior to being announced as a cover star for the next Madden game, and then the next year they don't do anywhere near as well, or they get injured, or they get injured, or they have all the tools to win the Super Bowl. And everybody's saying this upcoming year they're going to put all of it together and make a great run on the Super Bowl, and then they end up on Madden, and then something bad happens. And the Madden curse it's been broken a few times now. Most notably through Patrick Mahomes, who's the quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Kansas City Chiefs won the Super Bowl against the 49ers this past year. So it'll be really interesting. Lamar Jackson had a fantastic year last year until the Ravens got beat by the Titans.
Yep.
Inexplicably. It'll be really interesting to see him in action in a season that may or may not happen. And I'm really interested that Madden decided, or that EA. I say I'm surprised. I'm not. It's Electronic Arts. I think that they don't really. They operate in their own world in a lot of ways, but I'm really surprised that they have decided to announce a cover star for a game surrounding an NFL season that might not even happen, in the same way that the other night we had an NFL draft for a season that might not even happen.
Yep.
So
did you hear this is still kind of about like sports may not happen, but I heard someone was saying for the next NBA or like college basketball season to happen, they'd have to basically have no spectators and do it in the same venue, like every single match, do it in the same venue. And that was like the only way it could work. So I think that's interesting. I'm not super into sports, but it's gonna be interesting to see how this affects sports in the future.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. But congratulations to Lamar Jackson for being the next cover star of the most recent installment to the Madden franchise. Hopefully, we'll have a season where he can showcase his talents and kind of keep wowing people the way that he has been lately. So good for you, Lamar Jackson.
It's funny, out of the last 3 Madden covers, actually really out of the last 4, there's really only been one curse. And that was Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Poor
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, the last 4 were Mahomes, Brown, Tom Brady, and Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah.
So
all of which have done well to an extent, even if they were on the cover.
Yeah. R.I.P. Antonio Brown.
But Antonio Brown was the cover star for like the anniversary edition of Madden, wasn't he?
No, I think it was just Madden 19.
Okay, I thought he was the cover star for the anniversary year of Madden. I couldn't remember.
I don't remember who was. I think it was Walter Payton.
Could have been that.
All right, on to the next one. And our final article. I don't know why that word escaped me. Oh my god. It's literally right in front of me. Is Parks and Recreation's scripted reunion special announced. It's a reunion special that will reunite some or most of the Parks and Rec crew, including Amy Poehler, Rashida Jones, Aziz Ansari, Nick Offerman, Aubrey Plaza, Chris Pratt, Adam Scott, Rob Lowe, and Jim O'Hara.
Wow. That's basically
everybody.
Yeah. And Retta.
Okay.
It doesn't say when it's going to air.
It's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I read it's next Thursday.
Yes.
At like 8:30 Eastern time, maybe. I found out about this last night, and I was very excited because I love Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite comedies. So.
Yeah, this is going to be really good, I think, and it's all for charity. It's all for COVID relief. And, you know, it's been a few years since we've had some new Parks and Rec, and even if it's just a weird
one-off.
Weird one-off that's probably going to be all recorded on Zoom. It'll be interesting to see those characters interact in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is the second kind of Zoom-related thing that NBC has done. Obviously, they did an all-Zoom episode of SNL,
which was pretty funny, actually.
Which is
it was actually
not bad.
it was one of the better episodes I've had in a while. Because like, I don't know, I love SNL. I watch it every week when they have it, but it's just like I feel like they're not using the people as well as they can be.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they don't use Beck and Kyle Mooney as much as they should be.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. I thought it was really interesting too, in regards to the Parks and Rec special, that when kind of the creative director emailed everyone with the idea for this, he said they all got back to him within like 45 minutes, which kind of shows just how much the main cast loves the show. And you know, and reunions and kind of reboots and a bunch of these different things are so popular right now and have been for the past few years. Obviously they have been, you know, all three of us have seen the show, which is also like owned by Universal. It's in the Universal family of networks. Psych on USA. And, you know, Psych has seen a resurgence lately because it has a movie that's coming out soon. A second movie that's coming out. And they have been streaming 2 seasons of Psych from like Wednesday to Friday for the last few weeks. And on Instagram and different things like that, they've had multiple like Zoom calls with the entire cast and AMAs and different things like that. And so I think it's really interesting that kind of that NBC Universal is kind of backing this with Parks and Recreation as well, which is not better than The Office. Don't at me.
I mean, we all have our opinions.
We all have, even if they're wrong.
I think
Whatever.
I think
Parks and Rec is good, but it's not anywhere near as iconic as The Office.
I think part of it is I have watched Parks and Rec a lot more than The Office.
Yeah.
So
it might not be iconic, but I don't think that means that it's not better.
It certainly doesn't. I'll tell you what. If The Office was doing this, a one-off episode, it would shoot through the roof in viewership far more than anything Parks and Rec would do.
Oh, definitely.
That's true.
I
Can someone silence their phone?
Yeah,
Caleb.
sorry. That's me. My housemate's group chat is going crazy. So.
Blowing up.
Well, tell them to shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, look. I'm just saying.
Speaking of housemates, so this is not an article, but something I wanted to talk about because it was insane to me. So I was eating dinner the other night. My roommate comes downstairs, opens a bag of Doritos, grabs a fork, and starts eating the Doritos out of the bag with a fork.
What kind of Doritos were they?
Yeah, what kind of Doritos were they?
They were Cool Ranch.
Wow, that's disgraceful.
Doesn't even.
And so I confronted him about it, and he was like, "Well," and one sense it is weird, but it made sense. He's like, "I just don't like having Dorito dust over my hands." So what he does is he'll like to stick it in there, and then wedge a chip in between the prongs of the fork, and then pour it out and put it to his face. It's kind of ingenious, but it's also like
No, it's
insane.
not ingenious.
No.
Doritos are a finger food.
No, you know what you
No.
need to get him?
What?
A mini set of tongs.
Yeah, you like a thing of tongue.
Or tweezers, specifically
Yeah,
for
tweezers.
Doritos.
I think
Yeah.
those like I asked him if it was like a one-time thing, and he says like that's how he eats like Doritos and chips,
That's insane.
which is like monstrous.
Where's he from? Just give me the state.
He is from Oregon.
See, that's
I
why.
knew it. I knew who it was. I knew who it
That's
was.
why.
I freaking knew who it was.
Wow, that's insane.
uh,
I love that.
So
I mean, at least
He's
eat the
an
sweet
interesting
chili Doritos, man.
Those are my favorite.
Those are so good.
Cool Ranch is up there.
which one is the purple bag?
Sweet chili.
Spicy sweet chili. Yeah.
Yes, those are by far my favorite.
I want to try the Verde ones. I haven't had those.
So the Verde ones are really good. They are. When I went to Guatemala last year, that's like the standard there is the Verde ones, and they're really good.
Yeah.
They're probably like I think they're a little bit less like powdery than some of the other ones.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, they have a little more of a subtle taste than Cool Ranch or nacho cheese.
Tune in next week for Doritos chat.
Honestly, we should just have an episode on Doritos.
Doritos and their impact on pop culture and gaming culture.
Yeah.
We'll list our top 5 Doritos related memories.
Yes.
From there, that's the end of From Around the Web and From Around Caleb's House.
Is it time for 20 questions?
It's time for 20 questions, and this week Bryant and I are teaming up in an unprecedented team up, probably the most ambitious crossover of all time.
Never before.
Never before
Never
seen.
again.
Never again on MiceCast.
We are putting aside our differences.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there's a lot of bad blood here.
And we are here to beat Caleb. So
Maybe. Who knows?
I know.
Okay.
Bryant, you take the first question, and I'll do second, and Caleb, keep count.
As long as I get to like, you ask like 18 questions or like 16 questions, I'll be happy. I just don't want you to get in the first like 10.
Okay.
All right.
If you
All
do,
right.
then well, I'll just be a loser. So
All right. So, question number 1 is this game a console exclusive?
initially, yes.
Okay.
There
That-
have
I tell you, the gears are turning already.
since its initial release, there has been ports of other consoles, but the
Okay.
initial release was only on one console.
Okay.
Is this game on current generation platforms?
It can be played on current generation platforms, but
Okay.
not exactly.
Okay.
So, was the initial release of said game PlayStation?
Yes.
I think I already know what it is.
Oh my goodness.
Was this game originally released on the original PlayStation?
No.
Okay.
Ooh, not the original PlayStation. Ooh, I might not know what it is. All right, well, let's just keep going. Was the original release of this game on the PlayStation 2?
It was.
Okay.
Um,
I almost said PS1 like a jerk. Like, that's different.
Was this game released before 2005?
Before 2005?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we have an early 2000s PS2 game that's also playable on modern consoles.
Okay. Was this game released after 1990?
Wait, yeah.
I'm trying to narrow my window here because it could be way back.
Was it an...
You said was it released before 2005? It could have been released in 1986. That's before 2005.
But it's on PlayStation 2.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Okay, so it was after 1990.
Sick. I also think I already know what it is, so I'm just asking random questions. I could be wrong.
Is this game a survival horror game?
No.
Okay.
Is this game an action adventure game?
Yes.
All right.
Is this franchise still getting releases to this day?
No.
Okay, what question are we on?
Aaron just asks 9, so you will be question 10.
Okay, well let's just go for this. Is the main character in said game a dragon?
No.
Oh no! I thought I had him.
You sounded really confident, and I was surprised. But now I'm happy you don't have it.
Well, maybe I do. Have it.
Is the developer owned by Sony now?
No, it is not.
Interesting.
Not owned by Sony, but has since been ported to other consoles. I legitimately thought it was Spyro. Spyro falls right into that category.
I thought
it does.
I thought it was Resident Evil 4.
Man, now
Now the game is on.
now the game is afoot. All right. So it's an action adventure game, originally released on PlayStation 2.
I think it's Aaron's question. Or Aaron
He just asked.
I just
He
asked it.
just asked a question.
Okay.
All right. So released before 2005 on the PlayStation 2. Action adventure. Initially a Sony or initially an exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Is there more? Okay. Here's my question. Does the title of the game reflect the protagonists in the game? It's like, are they the same?
I don't know if I understand the question.
So how Spyro's games are named after Spyro. So I'm talking. So
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like Mario games are named after Super Mario.
No,
Legend.
then the series does not. The title of the series is not the name of the main character.
Okay.
Does this... Oh, wait, no. That wouldn't... Was this game developed in Japan?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
You're on 12 questions.
Okay. Is the main protagonist a human?
Yes.
Was this game developed by Square Enix?
Nope.
Dang.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is.
You think you got it?
Yeah, keep asking questions though. I'm gonna steer
Okay.
towards it.
Okay. Wasn't developed by Square Enix. Is the developer of this game like still is the developer? I don't want to ask that. That's not a good question. Is the protagonist male?
Yes.
Okay.
Are there stealth elements in this game?
Yes.
Can you hide in a box in this game?
You sure can.
All right. Does this game star unexpectedly a character with like long grayish whitish hair? Unexpectedly.
Not in the installment I'm thinking of.
Okay. Just had to differentiate.
Okay. Does the title of this game talk about eating?
It sure does.
Is this
Let's go, dude.
Is this game Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater?
It definitely is.
Let's go!
Hey, you were on. I probably should have told you this, but you were on question like 19. So.
Ooh,
We're good.
we just got it in there.
Didn't even need boss battle music, man.
Hospital music.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3. I wouldn't talk about it as much as some of my other favorite games, but it's definitely in my top favorite games, I think.
Man, GG, guys.
GG, yeah.
That was a fun one.
There was a second I thought I had you.
I honestly thought it was Spyro at first.
Yeah.
But as soon as you asked, like the stealth question, I was like, yes, for sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, at first I also thought Spyro at first, because you said it was on modern consoles. Then I thought Resident Evil 4.
I thought Devil May Cry at one point.
And then also at one point I thought Final Fantasy X. And then later I thought Kingdom Hearts.
See, it's interesting because so there was an Xbox 360 and PS3 re-release of MGS 2 and 3.
Yeah, and Peace Walker.
And Peace Walker. And so you can get that same re-release on Games Pass until you're on Xbox One. So
Oh, I need to download that because I actually haven't played those games.
actually, I played through it a few months ago. So I was scrolling through Games Pass and I was like, what? You can get this? So it was really cool to replay that game. So I played it a lot in my PS2 days. It was just nice to go back to it after not playing it for probably close to a decade. So,
Man, you're old.
yeah, I guess so.
You also got taken out by the hosts
Yeah,
of
you did.
Wisecast.
Oh, I know. Man,
I thought I had, man, if it would have been Spyro, what an unprecedented for all of those who thought I was bad at it.
I would have been, because I have a Spyro the Dragon pop on my desk, and I looked at it and I was like, I could choose Spyro, but I was like, I feel like that would be way too easy.
Dude, I would have nailed it.
Or I'll just like choose some really obscure Spyro game, which would be kind of
That would have been a jerk move.
it would have been,
So-
'cause there's so many.
Typically, well, Bryant and I haven't been picking necessarily sequels in franchise, but I do like the Metal Gear Solid ones are fine because there's always a subtitle,
No, yeah,
and same with like
That's-
Elder
that's-
Scrolls.
yeah. Cause that's why I chose that one, because I was like, I don't want to choose some like, if you're getting the Kingdom Hearts territory, then that would be dumb. But
Yeah.
like Metal Gear Solid is fun because each game is like kind of individual. They have its own subtitle. So
But yeah, solid game. GG everyone.
GG.
Folks, that is our episode. All of its glory. I'm your host,
Awesome.
Aaron Weiss. You can find me on Instagram at Weiss. The Weiss is right. And
You all right, buddy?
hey, man, this sweet tea's hitting. Twitter at the Weiss is right. You can find the podcast anywhere you find podcasts.
Podcasts.
Sweet tea.
It's that sweet tea, bro. If you want to support us on Patreon, throw us a couple bones. Help keep the lights on here. We're starting some Instagram TV stuff. We posted a video last week. We'll do those every once in a while. Bryant, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at BKStimson08.
And Caleb?
You can find me on the Insta at Caleb Peeler. I only use Twitter. And you can find me on YouTube at Caleb's Corner. There's like 5 Caleb's Corner, so it's the one that has like 2 videos right now. So
He's the one that looks most like a person named Caleb.
yeah.
If you have any feedback, email us at feedback@wisecast.com. I've actually started to check that a lot more often. Like seriously, a couple times a week. And no feedback has come in, so we must be doing amazing.
Perfect.
And this week, our outro song comes to us from SoundCloud, per usual, from 130 Grit Studio Sound, and it is a surf rock cover of Bowser's Road from Super Mario 64.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy that outro. We'll catch you back here next week, and stay frosty out there.